This must be the vortex mentioned in the
This whirlpool. If it works by teleporting you to another location.
Then let's sail the boat straight into it! Come on! What's life with...
Sinbad, you always surprise me with your ideas.
Well, this one seems super duper.
Could this be the trial grounds from the folk song?
Sister, look! There's a treasure chest!
Nora, don't run off like that!
Magister, that chest gives Chip.
Someone, grab Nora! One, two, three, four, 5. With me? You noticed too, That was a trap, designed to teleport anyone who opens it without... Those traps are usually meant for thieves. Teleporting them into pits filled with knives, or...
But we got lucky. This place doesn't seem...
Sorry, Sonia.
Don't blame yourself, Nara. Chippy would do the same.
Magister, you're even comforting me.
Nora, you agreed not to act...
I pinky promise.
Alright, enough with the lecture. Even though there aren't any visible dangers nearby?
Sonia, could you hold my...
Yes. Let's go.
Sinbad, please tell me we won't run into any more wild beasts.
It's hard to say. But come on, we'll get through this together.
I'm so tired of...
Stay strong, Hammy.
Sinbad, it would have been dangerous if we...
This is nothing. My old man, when my hands were too small to even hold a compass, he'd tell me tales of his adventures. I dreamed of becoming a captain like him.
But what?
Well... You've been to Brian. If only he hadn't left with all the other men in the village. My old man left me with In adventure stories, there's always an underdog that... I know.
That's so sad.
No, I've actually been to sea before. Before Rustport got. Afterward, I tried to navigate...
Oh my.
Let's not dwell on the past. The trials are waiting for us. My mothers will worry for me if I don't get off this island.
It's another hint from... the keys to the 3 trials. So, that tells us from here... Chippy sees now. We'll bring back the keys to the stone tablet from earlier. But I'm worried about these trials.
Didn't Tritonus give us some hints? The trial for this key most likely involves something related to running. When fishermen or sailors mention cycles, they're speaking of the cycle of life. Since it's the trial for this key sounds like it requires stealth. Perhaps we'll have to sneak it.
Shall we go to these trial locations next?
I think I get it. It means we should head towards where the wind is. In any case, the 3 trial islands we're looking for must not be far from this stone.
We're so Magister. Magister, there's a golem.
That's a big toy.
It's a very dangerous machine. Speaking of which, there are more golems here than in the remnant peak. Does the god of the waves want us to defeat these golems?
Think carefully about the key. It's called the Hidden Key. Legend has it that the god of the waves is very good at hiding.
In that case, this trial may...
Yes, I agree. I just took a closer look. These guys all have blind spots.
Another victory to my name.
According to the notes we found,
Most of the golems... The god of the waves doesn't seem to like killing? This isn't new.
more than that, we just defeated that lump of rock.
Although it's called a key, it's just a small stone.
Grug!
It's the Gruglin again!
Grugka! People come to trial! Trial. Fish. 3 types of fish. One at a time. On a plate.
He knows so many words.
We've never met a Gruglin that scholars in the Evergreen Conservatory had to study for years to imitate their language so they could communicate with them.
This is amazing. Elusive locales talk.
What do you think, Sonia?
This is too bizarre. I refuse to think about it.
Fish!
Oh, I remember. When the creatures of the sea return to the waters, Gruglin, do you want?
Not the sea! On a plate!
You mean the next trial is to?
Grug! Ha! Yes!
A Gruglin is actually hoping that this place is special.
Back to the point. I'm glad this guy pointed us in the. That's right. There aren't many species of fish nearby. Fortunately, Sonia and I both grew up in Rustport.
Rustport kids hook their first catch before they take their first step.
That's right. I'm exhausted. It's already dark.
Where should we bring them after?
The Gruglin said to give them to a princess.
Oh, I've heard a story of a princess. Then the princess picked up a sword and defeated.
What kind of fairy tale is?
It's a bedtime story.
I just made it up.
I love listening to Sonia's stories. Whether it's the
Sonia, what types of stories did you tell your sister?
That was a long time ago, when I first joined the Carmine Whispers. We have more important things to talk about.
I'll help.
Chippy will help too. Huh? Huh?
chat? I was doing a play together. It's fun, but let me warn you first. You're great. Can you tell me why Sinbad is scared? Although he's taking us treasure hunting, he's keeping it. Did I bite him before or steal his things? Or is it I can't guess that. A lot of time. Also, why do I have so many wounds and scars? And why does Sonia look at me with such... Let me tell you a little secret. You all may doubt me and my intentions, but since the beginning, Oh, you're no fun. I'm sleepy. I'm going to...
Magister, I haven't had many moments like this in my life. Leisurely sitting by the sea, watching... Yes, busy indeed. Nara, Sinbad, and your companion, watching them have so much fun looking for this treasure. I was skeptical at first. Oh, I guess I'm just used to questioning everything. I've spent a long time unsure of... Yes, she's forgotten what happened and reverted to her. I also seem to have forgotten a lot of things. I was thinking about it now. Thank you for listening. After all...
Doesn't this feel like a dream? Going on an adventure with my friend. I'm not thinking of tomorrow or the future. We take the trial and we succeed. Hey, don't you think this is going a little too smoothly? Of course! But because everything has gone so smooth, like I said, this is the adventure. Even this feeling of peace seems... Don't laugh at me, alright?
Last night, in the dream, Chippy burrowed into the sand and kept going forward, following. Chippy didn't hear it clearly. The voice told Chippy to place a fish on the disc and pray. Chippy thought the dream was too incredible to be real. The disc is actually there.
Wow. Let's go take a look. If we don't quickly deal with the fish we caught yesterday, they're just...
Kneel before the king.
I can't believe the key was hidden in the mouth of the Dame Dangler. So the Dame Dangler was the... So this is the cycle key.
But what does this have to do with cycles?
So we spent all this time and effort catching 3 types of fish just because...
Even...
There is a boat here, Sinbad. Is Is this...
It seems that we need to take a boat to the...
So it's a race on...
Maybe there's also a race on land.
Sonia, let's take a...
Look! We've...
So the so-called...
This is our first piece of loot! Magister, doesn't the shape match the base of the tablet where the waterfall meets? Yeah! At least it proves that the treasure in the folk song... Some people didn't believe it and thought that my father was a fool.
Now you found it for him.
It's too early to say that. Relax. Don't...
Yes, Sonia, but if you think too much...
Yes, Nara, you're right. Let's fully commit to this game.
Now we have all 3 keys.
What I want, no one can give me.
I want to be with my sister forever.
Nara.
Chippy doesn't have anything he wants. Chippy is so sly. Huh? What did Chippy say? Because this makes my wish seem very selfish. Merlin, what do you want?
Power and strength? Those are not...
We should go back to the island where we started and put the keys back on the stone tablet.
That's right. We need the boat. It's anchored now.
Sinbad, what's wrong?
It's so foggy.
This is nothing compared to the...
Right. But what I'm saying is...
Are you scared?
Of course not.
And why are you shaking?
Sinbad, you're...
Sinbad, how about you steer the boat?
You want to be the first man?
Uh-huh. I'll see to any...
I mean...
Don't make a big deal out of it. Besides, you've been acting...
Do you really think I could be a good captain? Well... no more delay! All hands on deck! Let's plow through the fog!
We made it out!
I actually did it? "35 tries, and I failed again. Oh, this compass is broken too. Yep, I'm so gonna die here."
Once you become the captain you were born to be, the compass will guide you.
Captain? Me? That's funny.
Sinbad! We made it out! Thanks to you.
Looks like you've had an incredible adventure. So now that you've oh, I bet. Actually, I have more You're the first ones to make it here. How about this? I'll reward you by letting you stay here with me. Aw, you saw right through me. I guess I can't trick you after all. Alrighty. Let me officially announce what makes an adventure great is the unknown treasure it promises. And you're about to become the... But before you go, Magister Merlin, do you still remember your mission? Though I can't leave this place, I can hear the sorrowful cries of the Tree of Life. Yes, the Tree of Life. That's the very reason Jorah set you out on this journey. Magister, please don't worry, Magister. The Tree of Life has told me that you... Magister, do you still remember Jorah's instructions? I see it. Your journey will bring answers to everything.
I'll leave it in your hands.
Hello? Are you zoning out? Hey, chin up. You've definitely got this.
Magister! Magister, can you hear me? That's something I should be asking you. Why were you just What are you talking about? Is there something wrong with this entrance? You've been
Magister, did you
Let's hold off on the spooky stories. How about you rest outside for now? Let your little hamsters stay with you while we go into the cave. You don't have to force yourself. All right. We've been through so much together. Let's get in there. I think I just saw a spirit fly. He went out to find treasure and never returned.
A spirit? I've never seen a spirit before.
A spirit?
Huh? So nobody saw what I saw? So I wasn't imagining things.
Huh. Magister also said it must be because Merlin's magic is so strong.
Is that so? But why did he become a spirit? Did he have regrets or unfinished business? So you're saying he appeared... That sounds too coincidental. We can't let this stop.
Hey everyone. I've given it...
Oh,
I think I just saw something. Just as I thought. Yes. By observing how everyone reacted.
but Nara, we've all been seeing weird stuff during this journey.
Then hallucination.
Ah, I'm so curious! What is my...
You saw me and ran away. I'm starting to think that this might be a new trial set up by that fairy. Sinbad and I both saw spirits of our loved...
Is this a fourth trial?
If this is truly a trial, don't overthink it. Let's stay focused.
Even if you escape to the ends of the earth.
You were following us all along. How did he do that without anyone noticing?
Sonia, who is this guy?
Don't worry. I won't let Magister stay alert. That's Hodgkin, the captain of the Immortal and the leader of the Dead Tide fleet.
That dirty sea dog. Was it all part of Hodgkin?
Don't be ridiculous. I could wipe you out with a wave of my hand. Kneel before the king.
I can't believe we actually defeated... Wow!
Sinbad, why didn't you tell us that Hodgkin could turn into a...
Huh? What?
Wasn't the Hodgkin we just fought a spirit?
He did look like a spirit.
Magister, did you notice anything unusual?
I'm confused. I think I saw Hodgkin himself.
I saw what Chippy saw. Instead of a spirit, I think it...
The three of us saw something different from the Magister.
Seriously, what is going on?
As the Magister regains more power, it makes sense that he...
Hodgkin's corpse disappeared too. And there are no... I swear I felt his hook slice through me. Was such...
It takes incredible power to conjure an illusion this realistic. If Tassie is the one behind all these, she must...
I can't...
So there really is a treasure.
A ship? This bottle reminds me of the drip. It's so big.
The drift bottles that... What kind of bottle contains a ship?
This ship seems so familiar.
Let me take a look at those small bottles.
It's a painting of Ryham and Muriel.
Be careful. This might be another illusion.
Wait, is that Aaron in the painting? Magister, Chippy...
Is that the remnant peaks in the painting? There's also the giant golem summoned by a...
Now it feels like we're caught in another one.
It looks like the painting in these bottles depict our...
Sinbad?
Yes. This figure in the painting is definitely... I will never forget.
What about Sonia?
The paintings on these bottles show things from many years ago that I've...
Just like the paintings we found, they show but only the events after he lost his memory. They don't depict the...
Speaking of which... Could it be that the bottle I opened shows scenes from my childhood with Nara, and my later... But Nara's bottle only shows our childhood days.
In this painting, my old man is wearing a patched vest. So he couldn't possibly wear that out at sea.
The paintings here are just reading our memories.
That's why the painting in the Magister's bottle...
So that's how it is.
I get that feeling too. Ever since we entered this cave thing...
What do you mean?
You finally figured it out. The moment you stepped onto the island, you entered Olmus's dream.
Almost.
Exactly. Let me reintroduce myself. I'm following Tritonus's orders, Olmus and brave adventurers. It will be something you long for the most.
Sonia can have my...
Oh, poor little thing. It almost hurts me to tell you that but don't you worry. Your sister
Why can't Nara choose?
take your reward before you ask any questions. So, Sonia, what is it that you see right now?
A staff symbolizing the power of
And remember,
Nara's bow and a paper boat.
is it a hard choice? Have you been...
No,
Don't be greedy. I can't give you everything.
I've made up my mind. I have to take Nara back to Rustport and fight off the Dead Tide fleet.
How interesting. It's the first time since you've made your decision. But since you've completed the trial, all right, Sinbad,
I'm nervous.
look. There's a mountain of gold to your left, and a mountain of silver.
Huh.
Haven't you always wanted well? With this money, you
Yes.
good.
Money.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, you won't.
Oh, hi. I've made up my mind.
You know you can't change.
You didn't even give me a real what I want most.
Oh, wow, that's a bit of a surprise. All right, then. I do have another choice for you.
My old man used to tell me stories. In those stories, he'd found they were just made-up lies to make me happy. My old man had only one decent vest.
Why are you talking about your...
Because
Ah, so it was... Shh! Don't say that, Chippy. You'll make it...
it's okay. The weather was awful the day he left. He took out this compass. As his first mate, my mission was to stay home and wait for his return. And I would take his name and become the... But he never came back. That filthy sea rat. He'd throw away any... But I still look up to him. It's hard to believe that I'm now... Tessie.
That's a fairy secret. It's true that the compass belonged to your father, but after Tritonus fell, most of his power returned.
You're telling me this compass holds...
That's for you to discover. It has been slumbering in the depths of time, and you are fortunate as well. This compass...
Right.
Okay.
It's time for the... Chippy, don't be silly. That one is filled with weapons. The Magister is already quite skilled in... Well then... A chest of new clothes might be nice. The Magister's wardrobe is still quite empty. This is such a tough decision.
Don't be troubled. I've decided to give you all 3 treasures. These are from my personal collection, so I'm the one who gets this, just like that little girl. The 3 of you also do not qualify for any treasures.
Why?
Whoopsie. I did explain the rules. I really admire your bravery and smarts. So I did... Oh, and one last thing. Magister Merlin, your adventure...
Huh?
Calm down, little hamster. It's about time for Olmus to wake up. Come with... Olmus,
Sassy, it's been a while.
let me introduce you to my very best friend.
Whoa! This tree can talk?
Oh, little one.
To prevent the remnants of his power from being seized by dark forces. It was only when you brought the Chosen Ones and drew forth Tritonus' sword that Olmus was able to awaken from his long...
Think of your journey through the dark waters, the remnant peaks and the ashen after the fall of the gods. In the words of the gods, During the Immortal War, the gods entrusted divine swords. Yes, the sign of the loosened tree. The knights who offered the faith stone, and the ones who... They were all heroes, chosen by the divine swords. You should know more than I. How is it that you see... For some reason, Dura's instructions seem to have faded from your memory. Merlin, your guidance has allowed the chosen ones to claim. I can see the convergence of countless... It's time for you to continue. When your mission is complete, you're welcome.
Farewell, Magister Merlin.
You've got everything you need to fix the ship.
But boss, by the tides and the waves, we've been working like proper sea dogs. Besides,
Aye, she's been out cold like a dead fish this whole...
I've been keeping a weather eye on her. Not even a flutter of her eyelids.
Hold on. Wasn't she? I'm sure she was with Sonia the whole time.
No one's behind me.
Did your sister rise from the waves like a ghost or something?
That's impossible.
Then how do you explain the Nara we saw? If everything that happened back there was a dream.
What happened in the dream was real for us because we were in it. But Greatborns don't dream. So the real Nara was asleep here. Then how come we still saw Nara in there?
It might be because of my memories and desires. I can't believe my wish was granted like this. How could the fairy be so... Sorry. I need a moment to myself.
Sonia didn't want any treasure. The Nara who went through the trials and adventures with us will always live on, even though Greatborns don't dream. Maybe Nara's spirit and our dreams merged. After all, anything can happen.
Another victory to my name.
We need to get out of here.
Don't let them escape!
Sinbad, hurry! The ship's going... Ow! Down!
We need a captain.
Child, become the captain you were born to be. The compass will guide you.
finally did it.
Cheers to Captain
It's all thanks to this compass. Really?
You're already a real captain.
We've only got one problem now.
I have to bring her back.
Calm down, Sonia. I understand how you feel. But you saw what Hodgkin's little trinket...
What's the deal with that thing anyway?
Water Whites. Here's your chance to get back at Hodgkin. You've been wronged. And now's the...
That thing of Hodgkin's can turn the living into graveborns. The Dead Tide Fleet calls it the Void Relic.
Where did he get it from?
I have no idea. Nara's been trying to get her hands on it for ages, but even she doesn't know much about it. It seems like only Hodgkin's most trusted advisor...
Well, if that's the case, attacking them head-on isn't the...
Don't get any ideas about stealing it. That thing can recognize its owner.
All right. Thanks for letting us know.
Sonia.
The Dead Tide Fleet could strike at any time. We need to find Hugin and get the Chainkeeper ready with some cannons.
What happened? Luca went to the white space and found it completely destroyed. But you guys were nowhere to be. If you had taken any longer to come back, me and Luca would have taken our...
We got delayed on the way back because we ran into Hodgkin.
That old seal rat stole my baby and used it against you? Well, it seems like you came...
Not really. I just picked...
Wow. Is that really you, Sinbad? I almost didn't recognize...
I get...
Show me that treasure of yours.
Fine.
So this treasure...
Hugin, did you get the communicator set up yet?
Of course! One for Sinbad, one for... Well, this is a communication device that lets us talk from afar. Here, let me show you how to use it. Hello? Hello? Hey! Hey, friends! Can anyone hear me?
Wow, this is amazing. Hugin is...
All right. Merlin de Best will help.
Merlin the best?
That's right! Without Magister Merlin de Best, Hardhead, Shorty, Fireside Whistler, and Flint Blaster will forever remember Merlin's praise. Go ahead and talk. I'm off to bond with Roselle. I'll get the cannon set up on the ship.
Roselle. Did he just give my compass a name? This guy's unbelievable.
Any updates?
Just as you expected. Some fools tried to
Any luck finding the Dead Tide?
I interrogated a white and found out there's a place south of Ashen Bay called Rage...
Can we trust this info?
That white isn't one of their top guys, so I can't say for sure. Rumor has it that Ashen Bay is a haunted, out-of-the-way...
Do we know where Hodgkin is? Is he at the base near the shore or on the Immortal?
I don't have any solid leads on that.
Boss, there's a white out here who wants to have a word with you.
Bring him in.
Let's hear what you've got.
Hey, be nice to me, buddy. Don't just give all the credit to Al. I'm the one who brought you the information on Hodgkin. Well, I figured if Hodgkin doesn't treat us as equals, we have... So you're planning to take on Hodgkin, right? He's not at Rage... You'll only find Bonnie and Viperion if you go to Ragebone Cove. That's all I know. Whether you believe it...
Show him out.
Yes, Luca.
Do you think we can trust him?
That's right. We need to be well prepared.
We'll prepare for both situations. One team will act as a decoy to find the Immortal while the second team moves from Ashen Bay to...
Sounds like a plan.
I was going to send Luca for this job. Since you're not...
I'm from Rustport too. Besides, you won't find a better captain any...
Fair enough. Here's the plan. Sinbad will head out on the Chainkeeper to draw Hodgkin's fire. And Luca, Magister Merlin and I will travel to Ashen Bay. Sneak into Ragebone Cove to take care of Bonnie and Viperion. Are we clear? Now's our chance. Hodgkin's lost the Water Whites. Let us pledge by the Iron Wall of Rustport.
Don't worry. No matter...
All right, heroes of Rustport.